Okay, thank you very much for being here. We are going to start our group video talking about the problem of drip and dry, as well as brainstorming different solutions to solve the problem so that they can be in a good working condition without any challenges to their customers. So from before we start, I can encourage everyone to stay attention, because we can be having different challenge which may be caused by our internet or laptop or any other. So pay attention. So I can welcome Variance to start talking about or explaining the challenges of drip and dry. So continue to talk about the next step.
Okay, thank you very much, Oscar. We found that drip and dry has challenges or issues of small space as well as noises, where customers are shouting too much in case of waiting services. And we found that the root cause of this problem is like the limitless of Wi-Fi, where company is provide or offer internet for everyone, and many people are come in company to use that free internet, and this cause the lack of sitting for customers who are waiting services. This is because customers are come to get services, and others are come to use free internet, and they can spend even a whole day by using the internet without living in a company. And the point that this is very a big issue that can cause different high to customers, even the tools like trust from customers. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Valence. To add on what you're saying, also drip and dry has a problem of noisy, which is caused by a lot of people who come to drip and dry to use free internet without doing anything. So a lot of people cause a lot of noise, so that some customer can claim that they feel not comfortable with the surroundings at drip and dry. So let's try to be high. Thank you very much to talk about the problem, but I think we tried to brainstorm some solution of those challenges. Can invite Gambo Scott to list those brainstorm solutions, so that we can take time to go through or give or explain one on one solution. But first, I want Jambo Scott to list those solutions.
Okay, thank you very much, Oscar, for giving me this while. We have suggested the three possible solutions that Drip and Dry company needs to use so as to overcome the challenges of noise at the press. So the first solution, we suggested that Drip and Dry company would have to set or to limit their customers to access the free internet, or setting password to the internet, so that the customers may have to be remitted accordingly. Again, we have suggested the solution of dividing responsibilities. The third one, we have suggested that Drip and Dry company needs to recruit more employees, and I think that's all the three possible solutions, where we have again chose one solution from them, the best one of setting password at the free internet or Wi-Fi. Thank you.
So we thank you very much to list those three solutions. But starting to me, Variance next then Jumbo School, everyone is going to take one solution and talk about it so that or anyone can ask him a question about the solution. So starting to the solution of setting password on Wi-Fi, I found that many customers come to Drip and Dry to use free internet without buying other services. This causes a lot of people to stay a long time at Drip and Dry, so that some of the customer can end up losing the place to sit, or can end up claiming about high noise which may be caused by a lot of people. So we found that setting password or set a limit to the password to set a limit to Wi-Fi can impede those people to come to Drip and Dry, so they can always be giving password to those customers who come to buy other services, which include coffee or laundromat. So we found that also it's like a motivation to those who come to use other services. Also another budget, because if those people come to use free Wi-Fi without buying anything, it means that only Drip and Dry is investing money in buying free internet to the customer, while they are not earning anything from them. Also, there are questions in direction. We have to talk about each and every solutions. The first said that if Drip and Dry decide to expand their space, if the solution can work. I thought that setting password cannot be important, cannot. There's no need to set password, because those customers will be having where to sit and be comfort with the space. Also, those customers who stay long at Drip and Dry, maybe sometime when they feel hungry, it's become their time to take anything to Drip and Dry. They consume other services, so there should be no need of setting password on Wi-Fi, because also those people who come to use free internet, they end up using other services. So thank you very much. Anyone can ask me before we proceed to Valence.
I have a question.
Yeah, you can go ahead and ask.
What would be comfortable when the data is open?
Sorry.
I was asking if Deep and Dry planning to open new services and new locations. What factors should be considerable so that
Can you try to loud your voice, because I can't hear you?
So I was asking, suppose that Deep and Dry is opening a new location, and what factors should be considerable to make it perfect?
Considerable to open another space?
Can I go ahead and answer his question?
Yeah,
yes, of course.
Okay, there are several factors that Drip and Dry have to consider if they want to expand or to build the new location. The first of all, they have to think about their target market. Yeah, if you can't go far away from your target market. If you are having customers here in, for example, in Kiziba, you can't go to build the new location in Nyaruyaga. That's an example. So they need to consider their target market. Again, raw materials can be also recommended, because if they are going to build a new location, they will need several or many materials, the labors, transportation things, related things, so that they can consider all those factors to reach to their goal of being flexible or being friendly to the customers that they are going to work with. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So, Valence.
Yeah.
Valence.
Can hear you.
Yeah, I think
Can
now
you-
you,
can I-
you what?
I
Sorry.
was asking if I'm
Mhm.
going to give an edit.
So, yeah, it can be your turn if you got what you was waiting for. Yeah, thank you.
So thank you very much. The next solution is dividing responsibilities to employees. So based on the responsibilities that company offer, provides two kind of services where one is coffee shop, other is laundromat. So with this, company should divide them and each responsibility to be take price. I mean it's best so that they can't miss or mix customers. So with this, it will help uh, company to provide services in short time because each customer will know where to go so that they can get services. So I think anyone who has question can ask me.
So, thank you, Valens, to talk about the second solutions, but I would like to ask you if maybe if Drip and Dry expand their space, do you think that solution should be applicable or should be needed to make everything clear?
So that's a good question. If we can try expand their space,
Mm.
this solution should work effectively. This is because maybe they have small space. That's why they need two services.
Mm.
Once they have enough space, they should have each services in its own breeding. And I think that this solution would work because they will be having maybe two breedings, groundments breeding, even shop breeding, so that customers can know where to join in case of need services. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. But I would also like to ask you, if
Okay.
it is you going to implement the solution, do you think or what can be the challenge you can face while implementing such solution?
Okay, this solution can meet with many challenges, including, that if you are maybe mixed, if the services are combined,
Mm.
to divide them is challenge because maybe their coffee shop may receive maybe two customers per day, but Roma government should maybe receive more than 20 customers. While in services are combined, each employee is interested to help customers so that they can live in company. But if they divided services, each employee will focus on its responsibility or his responsibility. This means that maybe they can help coffee shop or government receive customers, and this can be challenge customers. So maybe government while coffee shop having any customers. That's the big challenge who are like who are customers that for customers.
Okay, let's continue to the third solution. So let's invite Jambosco to talk about it. But I can see that your microphone is muted. Maybe you can turn on so that we can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much again for giving me this while. So the third solution that we suggested to Drip and Dry is to recruit as many employees to serve those many customers. As we have seen that many customers are coming and staying at the place because they are not getting quick services. So if Drip and Dry company invest in recruiting many employees, it will be very easy for them to offer quick services to the customers in a very short time, so that the customers will no longer stay at the place without, if their services are fulfilled. So this will help the price, or we help Drip and Dry company price to not be frustrated with the noise, as well as the crowd movement of the customers, since they will not stay long waiting for the services. Thank you.
So, Jumbo Scope, what do you think about that solution if Drip and Dry expand their space?
Yeah, this solution will still be applicable, since if they expand their building, if they expand their company, they will again need to have many employees, or the minimum employees, if I can say, because they will be having several branch, so they will need to have many employees to still serve, to ensure the quickening of the services that customers will need. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. But I'm thanking everyone to talk about solutions we suggested Drip and Dry to put in practices to avoid or to solve such overcome their challenges. But I would like to talk about the best solution that we found in those brainstorm solution. So as a team, you remember that we found that setting password on Wi-Fi is the best because it costs another budget Drip and Dry, so they can end up losing instead of gaining profit in their customers, because if customer come to Drip and Dry to use only free wireless instead of buying or consuming other services, it means that they are only consuming without paying for anything. It means that whenever they be setting password on Wi-Fi, it will be like motivation to those who want to use other services, which include Romant or Coffee, but also they will be earning money from other services, so that they can have another money to buy free internet to their customers. Also, we found that setting password on Wi-Fi will be another something important, because it will be impeding those people to come to Drip and Dry, which sometimes cause a high noise at Drip and Dry, or other customer end up lose where to sit. So this will be the best solution for Drip and Dry. So as a summary of this meeting, we was talking about challenges that Drip and Dry are facing nowadays, as well as brainstorming different solutions which can help Drip and Dry to overcome those setbacks or challenges. But those challenges, we found that Drip and Dry are facing the problem of noisy, which maybe makes their customer feel not comfort with their services. Also, they have a small space to serve their customers, because many of them come to use free internet without using other services. Their internet, it's like something which attract many people to come to Drip and Dry. So some of them end up lose where to sit. So as the brainstorm solution, we brainstormed that we suggested that Drip and Dry can set password on wireless, or divide responsibilities to their employees to serve their customers, or hire other customers to help or assist the current customer, the current employees. So as the best solution, we found that setting password is most applicable or most important of others because of different talked reasons. We found that setting password on wireless is the best solution because it will help Drip and Dry to deal with the problem of many people who come to Drip and Dry. Also, they'll be earning more from other services because customer will be coming to consume other services, but knowing that they will be using free internet. For the next step, we encourage Drip and Dry to hire maybe another employees who will be in charge. It will be like a 90 who will be in charge of controlling wireless or providing password to those customers who are using other services. Also, they'll be dealing with other internet problem to their customers. So they after hiring the new employees, this will help Drip and Dry to know how to divide or to give or to manage the internet to their employees. So thank you very much for everyone to attend this meeting. Thank you very much for everyone's idea. Thank you very much for being here to talk about the solution of the challenges of Drip and Dry. So this is the end of our video. Thank you very much. Bye.
Can I add something?
So thank you. You can add something.
So before closing this session, maybe we can add some comments. For instance, as this meeting, you can find what we were able to complete while we were in this meeting. What do you think about this question?
Sorry?
I was asking, while we were recording this meeting, what do you think we were able to complete very well?
What I think we were able to accomplish is that we try to explain or to talk about the challenges of Drip and Dry, as well as brainstorming such solution, and now we end up giving, like, suggesting Drip and Dry what to do so that they can solve their problem. So I think everyone did the best to share ideas or to share everything about the brainstorm solution. So we accomplished this.
Okay, so the next question. So what can be the next way? Something that we can improve. Maybe examples can answer this question.
Can you come again?
I was asking something that we should improve for the next time.
Okay, thank you very much for your question. As the things that we need to improve, it was very challenging to meet as the groups. Each and everyone has his responsibility. So having the same availability was something not managed well, as well as managing well our time while meeting. So it's better to plan things ahead of time, like setting your connection.
We can't hear you.
Where is Jambosco?
Is there, but he's not talking.
So maybe it is other problem, but he was taking this was saying that something to like to improve is to plan something to plan everything ahead of time, because uh, internet has a lot of challenge, so it's hard to meet, or it's hard to manage it very well if it is not planned. But I thank everyone for managing it. Now we end our video. Thank you very much, Valens. Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye.
Yeah.